Welcome to the Rapid Change Matters Rapid Fire Question Round. 2 minutes to expose the attitudes, beliefs, recommendations and perspectives of all things change work. My name's Howard Cooper and I'm joined today with, give us your name and what you do.
Brian Mahoney. I am a hypnotherapist change worker in Boston, Massachusetts, over here in the USA.
Thank you, Brian. Your time starts now. What's the worst advice currently being given out within the world of change work?
There is only one true path to help people change.
If you had to reread one book about change work 100 times, what book would it be?
Advanced Techniques of Hypnosis and Therapy. Selected Papers of Milton H. Erickson.
It's quite a hefty one there.
It is. Yeah, I figure, well, if I'm going to read it 100 times, I figure I want something that's going to give me something new every time.
If you could have a personal one-on-one session with any therapist or change worker, past or present, who would it be?
Oh, good Lord. Could anyone in this business answer anyone other than Milton H. Erickson?
Can you think of a concept or an idea that you used to believe was true, but you've subsequently changed your mind about?
You know, nothing that I've ever completely changed my mind about. I think I've become more open to some different things as time's gone on, but nothing I've ever completely done an about-face on, no.
Knowing what you know now, what advice would you give to your 20-year-old self?
Wear suntan lotion and try to go see Richard Bandler or John Grinder when they're younger. I think that would be really interesting.
What is the most successful change work related result you've experienced on yourself?
I did some work with John Overdurf at his garage workshop last September, and I think he was able to undo a fundamental resistance I had to having change work done on me. So that was pretty exciting.
Cool.
I'd always been a terrible client.
Most important belief for a change worker to have?
To be really flexible in adopting beliefs and taking beliefs off the table as it's going to work for the client you're working with.
And final question, what do you believe is the biggest misconception people have about the work you do?
You know, I don't have enough of a conception about how people perceive the work I do to be able to answer that question.
Beautiful. Time. Thank you, Brian. And to hear a bigger, fuller, more in-depth interview with all things Brian Mahoney, along with detailed interviews with other leading therapists and agents of change, simply visit www.rapidchange.works.